You learn more about a woman from your absence than from your presence. When you are around, when you are texting, calling, showing interest, and checking in, she does not have to think. She does not have to wonder. She does not have to question anything. Attention makes her comfortable. Your effort keeps her confident. But the moment you step back, even just a little, her mind reacts in ways most men never see. Men often think women only feel something when they show affection or when they give something back, but a woman often feels the most when something she was used to suddenly disappears. That silence, that distance, that space, does something her pride will never admit. Your absence forces her to face a truth she could ignore before, which is that you are not guaranteed. This is not about games, manipulation, or pretending not to care. It is about understanding your value as a man and recognizing how human psychology works in relationships. Sometimes your presence can be taken for granted. Sometimes your consistency gets overlooked. Sometimes the things you do become invisible. Because she believes you will always be there. That is human nature. People often stop appreciating what never seems like it will go away. But when you remove yourself, even quietly, everything changes. She starts noticing what she ignored. She starts thinking about what she overlooked. She starts feeling emotions she did not expect to feel. Even women who act strong, cold, or indifferent still feel this shift internally. A woman's reaction to your absence reveals her real feelings. If she truly cared, your silence will bother her. If she was only playing or never emotionally invested, she will replace you quickly. Either way, you learn the truth without saying a single word. Your absence tests her maturity, her loyalty, and her respect. Women do not chase men they do not care about. They do not worry about losing a man they do not value. They do not think deeply about a man they do not miss. So when you pull back, when you stop chasing, when you stop texting first, and when you stop offering constant attention, her emotions begin to work. Confusion, curiosity, jealousy, regret, attachment, and reflection begin to surface. Even if she pretends nothing is happening on the outside, internally there is movement. You are about to understand exactly what a woman feels when you are no longer there. Not guesses, but real emotional reactions and real psychological responses. Silence often communicates what words never could. I will not give effort where effort is not appreciated. The first emotional stage is confusion. Confusion sounds like, why did he change? The first thing a woman feels in your absence is confusion. Even if she acted like your presence did not matter, even if she was distant, and even if she did not give you the same energy, she still noticed you. Women do not ignore effort. They often hide how much they enjoy it or how safe it makes them feel. So when that effort suddenly stops, her mind reacts instantly. She starts asking herself questions. Why is he quiet? Did something happen? Is he upset with me? Did I do something wrong? Why is he not texting? Women are emotional analyzers by nature. They look for patterns, shifts, and changes in behavior. When your communication changes, she notices it immediately. Maybe she expected you to always text first. Maybe she believed you would never step back. Maybe she thought you would always be available, no matter how little effort she gave in return. But the moment you stop chasing and remove your attention, she feels the difference. This confusion is not just curiosity, it is insecurity. If she was used to you being there, your absence tells her something shifted. Even if she pretends she does not care, her mind starts racing. The silence becomes louder than anything you've ever said. Most men think women do not notice the little things, but they do. They notice when you stop liking their posts. They notice when your replies are no longer instant. They notice when you stop asking how their day was. They notice when you stop showing concern. The change might seem small to you, but to her it feels significant. If she truly did not care at all, she would not feel confused. She would feel relieved. Confusion means your presence mattered more than she admitted. A woman might not text you right away, but she is watching. She checks if you viewed her story. She checks when you were last active. She checks if you are online but not replying. She checks if you posted anything. This confusion can turn into irritation. She wonders why you think you can suddenly pull back. She wonders if you lost interest or if someone else entered your life. That irritation is emotional proof that you mattered. Some women react with pride and stay silent, waiting for you to return. Others break first and send a message. Either way, confusion is the first emotional crack. It is the moment she realizes your presence was not guaranteed, and that possibility forces her to confront the idea that she may have taken you for granted. The second stage is curiosity, which sounds like, what is he doing without me? After confusion comes curiosity. When your presence fades, she starts paying attention in silence. She may not text you. She may not ask you directly, but her mind starts searching for answers. Women have a strong need to understand emotional shifts. Once she cannot figure it out, she begins watching you more closely than ever before. She wonders if you are talking to someone else. She wonders if you are happier without her. She wonders why you seem unbothered. She wonders if you moved on already. Even if she acted like you were just another option, your absence challenges that belief. Women do not like not knowing. They do not like uncertainty. The moment she cannot predict you anymore, you become interesting again. Curiosity makes her check things she ignored before. She watches your social media. She notices who likes your pictures. She pays attention to who you follow. She checks if you view her stories. She watches how often you are online. She does all of this quietly. She will not admit it. She will not ask you. But suddenly, every move you make matters to her. If you look focused, happy, busy, or improving, her curiosity grows stronger. If you are working on yourself, socializing, or leveling up your life, curiosity turns into questions she cannot ignore. The truth is, many women expect men to chase. They expect men to fall apart when attention is removed. They expect men to return. When you do not, you become unpredictable. And unpredictability captures her attention. Curiosity also leads to comparison. She starts comparing herself to other women around you. She wonders if they are prettier, kinder, smarter, or more appreciative. She wonders if someone else values you in ways she did not. Even if she was not fully committed, she still enjoyed the attention and the certainty of knowing you wanted her. When that disappears, she needs to know why. Some women test the situation by posting certain pictures or captions to trigger a reaction. If you give no reaction, curiosity becomes heavier and deeper. That is often when she considers reaching out with a small message just to see where she stands. Curiosity becomes the doorway to missing you. The third stage is doubt, which sounds like, did I make a mistake? Once confusion and curiosity settle in, doubt begins to grow. This is when she questions herself instead of you. When you were consistent and present, she felt secure. She believed she had time. Your absence breaks that illusion. Now she replays conversations. She replays moments where she pulled back or gave less. She remembers effort she did not appreciate. She realizes your value in hindsight. A woman only questions herself when she feels the loss of something meaningful. Doubt means she is beginning to understand what she may have lost. Fear enters the picture. Fear of losing something real and fear of being replaced. The fourth stage is jealousy, which sounds like who has his attention now. She becomes aware of competition. Even if she never admitted emotional attachment, the idea of another woman having your attention triggers jealousy. She notices who interacts with you. She watches your happiness. Jealousy is often quiet but powerful. It signals emotional attachment. The moment she sees you improving or being desired, jealousy intensifies. She may post more or try to look happier, not to move on, but to provoke a reaction. When jealousy hits, she realizes she assumed you were hers, even if she never chose. The fifth stage is regret, which sounds like I should have treated him differently. Regret appears when silence becomes heavy. She realizes you may not come back. She remembers moments she ignored or dismissed. Regret exists because you left. She begins to compare you to others and realizes what you offered was rare. This is often when she thinks about reaching out with a simple message. Regret only exists because your absence created space for reflection. The sixth stage is missing you, which sounds like, why does it feel empty without him? Missing you becomes a feeling rather than a thought. She notices the absence in her routine. She misses the comfort, consistency, and emotional safety you provided. Music, places, and quiet moments remind her of you. She misses you more because you left calmly and confidently. A woman misses a man most when she realizes he can live without her. The seventh stage is wanting you back, which sounds like is the door still open. After all the emotional stages, she wonders if she could get you back. Pride weakens. She imagines life with you again and recognizes what you brought into her life. She may try to reconnect in subtle ways, through likes, messages, or small interactions, hoping to see if you are still there. Your absence does not manipulate.